What's going down, everybody? YouTube is showing us you're a true, real one. Appreciate you. We got a banger coming at you. We got a full-on collection tour. It's been way too long. I gotta update you guys. Too many sick vehicles have been added. And we got those new mansion garages on the way. So definitely got some high hopes for them being our newest, greatest garages we have yet. So we'll see. Obviously the office garages, some of the other ones we've got, the new ones on Vinewood Boulevard. Those ones are cool. This is what we've been waiting on. So let's get into it. Just run down the whole collection for you guys. And I'll have to calculate how much it is. I have no idea. Really don't even know where to start, to be honest. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Go ahead and kick it off over here in the hills. Let's see which one we got first. Kick it off. Start over here. We got the Porsche garage all dialed in. Let's see what we got over here. Some real beauties in here for sure. Started off, we got the 811 looking good. Got the Growler. Nice, fast two-door. This thing is dialed in. Got the electric sedan over here. The neon, looking good. Don't drive that one very often. Next to that, we got the Safari Comet, full off-road version. And then over here, the wide body SUV Aston. This thing is hella quick with HSW. Got that thing murdered out. Carbon all over it. Can't forget the e-bike. Then we'll save these best for last over here. The GT3 or 911 full lineup going all the way down. Starting with our new most modern one, the S2. And we got the Cabriolet drop top version. The maroon interior, full twin turbos out the back. This one is almost like a turbo style customization on that one. And then we got my baby right here, S2. That thing looks good. Full cage on it. Got the deep dish champagne wheels. Man, that thing looks good. Full carbon splitter. And then the OG original Comet right here. Looking still fresh. All the ones we could do the lowering glitch on. Definitely up there with some of my favorites. For some reason they just happen to know whichever ones we could do the lowering glitch have perfect fitment. So I don't know if they did it on purpose, knowing people would do that. And of course, fan favorite, as well as mine, RWB Comet Retro Custom. Again, on some champagne wheels, got the cage, got the full carbon wing, diffuser, and insane racing interior. All these cars we could dive into a ton of details, but I also have a lot of garages to run through, so definitely let me know which car is your favorite, and we'll have to continue that theme for each garage, whichever one. Go ahead, once you see it all, pick your top favorite and let me know. But as you can see, starting it off, I have quite the theme going. Pretty much every single garage is a branded theme, and we have that one specific brand throughout. A couple of them are all mixed in, and then there are a few garages, just a select few, that I actually just ran out of other garages to be able to do a full themed garage. So see that towards the end, but that was the Porsche or Pfister garage right there. All the Porsches looking beautiful. On to the next. Sticking with the German theme here, we got the BMWs all lined up. And of course, like I said, we got some of those garages with the random extras thrown in. So there, of course, is only 10 spots in these, at least original garages, and most of them. So pretty limited number, and there's definitely more cars than there are in some brands than others. So some of them just need multiple different locations to store them all. We'll start over here. I guess we'll do the same kind of thing. Or actually, I could just run through these ones. The very classic BMWs. Got the E30, Sentinel Classic wide body, just the final boss version basically of the Sentinel. And then we got the XS, which has a special place in my heart, my E92. Man, that's basically what this thing is styled after, fully customized to look just like it. So even kept it pretty clean with some of the upgrades, but again, another one that has the lowering glitch, and when you slam it, it's like it was meant to be. And then of course we got the newer ones with the actual airbag system built in. And this one you can go ahead and equip the drift tune on it. The Cypher definitely was a banger when it dropped, and still solid car for modern era with all these new stuff coming out. The brand new one, which you guys have seen. Shout out to everybody who tuned in for that video. Brand new GTS. Yep. It's kind of a guess on that one, but went for a CS style build on it. Got the red accents, carbon hood, carbon everywhere to be honest. Full roof, spoiler, diffuser. It's looking good. We got the carbon exhaust on it. And then the GTS SUV X5, X6. That thing is a real hauler. Thing straight books it. All of these basically doing the Digi Dash. Full carbon hood, slammed on Benny's wheels. And that's another theme you might notice. Some of them are merge glitched or modded slightly with Yankton plates and different type of wheels we can't normally get on them. Same goes for this one. The Reinhardt wagon. That thing is stylish. Got the deep maroon on it. And the champagne wheels again. Benny's. Another super fast car. Already had that G80 style looking hood before we even got this one. And then got the VIP big body. The Oracle. Just chilling over here on some deep dish wheels. Looking extra clean. Love the big body. And then got the Zion XS. Don't know if I have a drop top version of this, but that is also available. I like the coupe though. I think M6 vibes when I see this one. Got the titanium exhaust, kept it clean, no spoiler, just nice and flush. Again on the Benny's wheels. And then you got the classic right here. Zion Classic. That's why we had to throw it in next to the Zion. Yeah, I think those are not the champagne, that's the gold finish on those ones. A bit brighter. With that nice dark blue. Super classic look with the retro interior. Thing is too stylish. Oh, let me know out of these ones, which one do you guys like the best if you own it, or whichever one you guys like to drive the most. That was the BMW garage right there. Get on to the next one. Crazy to think pretty soon we're gonna have some actual mansions on here. That's why I wanted to get this out for you guys. So we're definitely dropping a new video with the top cars, and that's another reason I wanted to run through them. Just let's see which cars deserve to go to the new mansion. And of course, gotta have it whenever I'm on my 007 timing. Just hop into one of the Astons, hit the road. These ones are classy right here. So go ahead, start it off with the Spectre. Looking good, always super good looker. This thing's got the wide body, went for the more flush look. This one you can get the Benny's wheels on anyway, so full cage, race interior, carbon everywhere. Again, we could go super in depth on all these, but we also gotta keep it rolling. And we got the new one, the Rapid GTX. Of course, you got it next to the other Rapid. This thing is pretty cool. I actually like it. Most of the stock wheels that look really nice, I'll usually keep them over some custom wheels. Got the logo on there, full diffuser, carbon everywhere. Yeah, maybe we'll do some more videos with that one. And then we got the original Massacaro. This one I feel like everybody had in GTA Online. So for that one we did street kind of simple build. And then we also got the full-on race version. The big wing on it. But this one's also got some pretty good upgrades. Splitters, diffusers, side skirts. All of the cars that you see, of course, are fully maxed out with the upgrades. Then we got the original Rapid GT. Again, merged with the Benny's. Yankton on it. Just a simple, clean looking car. If those of you remember, one of the OG drift cars that could actually slide. Before we got all these crazy drift tunes, even the low grips, that was the OG, one of the best drift cars out the box. And then you just got the Rapid GT 4-door, nice and clean, again on the bennies. And then of course, the icon, gotta have this, full on James Bond 700 edition. And this is not the fake one with the guns on it, but they don't actually work. These are the real guns. And you can do the oil slick and deploy the spikes so you can pop anyone's tires trying to pull up on you, hot on your tail. Just let it rip. That thing's fun to drive. Has a good sound too. Got the 770, looking nice. This is actually one of the very classy models and don't really see many people owning it, so always kind of like that one. GT. And this thing's got a cool bumper design. Even the back bumper is sweet. Carbon roof. Kept it simple. And the funny thing is, there's so many cars that years and years will pass without me changing them. And then one day just realize, why do I have it customized like that? And I do this almost every time I get on, but that's just the amount of cars we have on here. I'll just jump on and be like, I'm gonna change this one car up. Then of course, going to the Champion. Supercar brought in with the Dr. Dre. He actually owned one. We drove it in one of those missions. Again with the stock wheels when they look that good. I mean, can't help it. This thing is sick with the rear mounted chassis bar. You get to see the suspension down there. Wishbone style, I think they call it. Red interior, just murdered out. This thing's got some sweet looking body lines. Big GT, and then of course the supercar. Wagner, sitting nice and low, carbon everywhere. Insane aerodynamics, you can see all the way through it. And we got just some clean street track style wheels. Murdered out 10 on it. Can't even see in there. And of course you can see the engine back there, chilling. Yeah, definitely one of the fastest cars on here. Not HSW, but still. That thing hauls too. Crazy looking exhaust on it. I'm pretty sure this would be our closest to the Valkyrie, so definitely a sick car. Shout out to Supercar Ron at Car Week. Got to see the one in full bedazzled. But yeah, that is the Aston, so let me know. You guys have a top pick. With that, we're on to the next one. And over here, we got the Gallivanter / Dundry garage. So this is our first one where I kind of combined them. It was just enough Range Rovers to almost fill it up. So put the other big body SUVs, the Lincolns, the Range Rovers, kind of works. And not that many Dundry, so it just was able to fill it up. And then again, I have a couple other Range Rovers here and there. So some of the businesses let you keep like one car in there, or it'll just be in another random garage. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I do have both versions. I have the LE and the LWB version, so the short wheelbase and long wheelbase. Starting it off with the OG. Got the baller right here. OG baller. Had this one back in Vice City on some 32s or something. That thing is just looking mean. Can't beat the originals. Those are pretty clean looking. And then I even got the base model. Just the updated version of the baller. And then of course they went ahead and made it even better. Put carbon all over it. And this is the long wheelbase version. Same to that one basically there. Carbon everywhere. Again on the Benny's wheels. That thing is nice. Full red interior. And then we got an even newer version, the ST. This one's slammed. Other ones look like monster trucks compared to it. Kind of got the wide body going. All of them pretty much do. This one's sweet too. All of these are hella fast. And then we got the new one, 2025 STD baller. This thing is actually slammed. And you can also put a wide body, which this one does not have on it at the moment, just because my OCD with the fitment was not having it. It's already tucking. So, looks good though. And this wide body in particular isn't nothing crazy. So I was okay to leave it. Definitely slammed. That thing is just sitting right on the ground. And then of course, just the Dundrees, we can run through these quick. This is kind of the nicest one right here. Landstalker XL. It's the big body. I think we could have people hang on the side, but pretty close to the newer Cadillac Escalades and the Suburbans. They're all pretty much the similar chassis and style, but very modern and a lot of technology in the real life version of those. Older version of the Landstalker. Then we got the Gina and the Virgo Classic. So I think this one might have lowrider full-on hydraulics, but yeah, it does. You can tell by the plate right there, but for the outside kept it pretty calm. And then it's kind of hard to tell since all of mine have Benny's wheels anyway. So this thing is fun to drive. Big body, old school. Thing just floats. And it's fun to hit the switches, pop the hydraulics whenever you're just cruising. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see the speakers back there. Slight hint that this thing's been upgraded, but pretty nonchalant and casual. Kept it low key. Yeah, that is the Gallivanter and Dundry garage right there. Switch it up with the SUVs, so let's see what we got next. There we go. Now we got the hot rods. And this is the last house up in the hills, so definitely not going to want to miss the next one's coming up. We're going to be getting into the more Hypercars, JDM. This one is fire right here. Our full-on D-Class A garage. So obviously there's some other D-Class A's, the Camaros and all those. So those are with the Ford and Dodge muscle cars, kind of group those in. So another brand where I had to spread it out over multiple locations. We got Christine over here. Got the hot rod full drag version of Tornado on the slicks. Rat rodded out. This thing is just beautiful. Bel Air. It's the closest thing we have to an old Plymouth. But next to that, actually newest car in here, I think, or the one next to it. Got the Tahoma Coupe. And then we got the Impala XL next to the Impala SZ. So quite a few that are actually similar models, just the newer versions. This one is cool. Some of these I hardly drive, but I do get around to it here and there. Pollard's cool. We have a lot of actually similar looking old school muscle cars. But this thing is classic right here. Dropped. Dark red interior. Nice chrome everywhere. That thing's looking good. And then, of course, cannot forget the Yosemite, however you want to pronounce it. We got the clean, slammed build, and then we got the full-on drift Gymkhana build. And with the new drift tuning, it finally lives up to its name. Thing actually slides like crazy. I'm wondering if I should do driving clips from each one, but this video is already going to be insane. So we'll just keep it focused on the cars for now. There's already enough. We'll get to driving them in other videos. Even this one's got the drag slicks. If you guys remember the drag videos, those always were gapping. Those trucks just out of nowhere were claiming bodies out there. They were just snapping fools' necks. Of course, Drift Tampa looking good. And I actually just realized I don't know if I even have a regular Tampa, but when you got this one, it's all good. You can keep the regular Tampa. Full-on Gymkhana. I almost kept the livery. I'm sure I had it on there for a while, but this thing is just so clean and aggressive looking. And over the years, people have actually built quite a few of these crazy wide-body custom builds, and they always knock it out the park. So definitely got to have this in the collection. Again, with the new drift tuning update, actually lives up to its name fully. The Tulip M100, and we got the, how can I not think of it? Vamos, yeah. Use that one for a lot of drift meetups. I don't think I've even taken this one to an actual drag meet yet. Video coming soon. Got the turbo intakes, exhaust right out the fender. Oh man, this thing's dialed. Same with the Vamos, to be honest. This thing gaps, and if, oh, can we see it? Yep. Just got the turbos peeking in there. NOS bottle in both of them, ready for spraying. Taking foods to Applebee's. Gotta have the wheelie bar on there too, with the drag wings on them. Jeez, I love these. Yeah, let me know which one you guys like the most. With that, let's get on to the next one. Keep it rolling. We'll jump in here to the casino while we're in the area. Now this one is the Hypercars right here. So we got Koenigsegg, Bugatti, and McLaren. Again, got quite a few other McLarens, maybe a couple other Bugattis and Koenigsegg's all around the place, but these are just what could fit in here and have it as basically a hypercar themed garage. So started off, dang, what a banger. The Entity XF, Koenigsegg Agera RS. Ooh, a heater. And of course, you got the Jesco. Maybe this one would be like the newer, I forget what the other model is called. You got the Agera, the Regera, which I feel like this one is definitely Jesco, for sure. All three in red, can't go wrong. This one even has HSW, which you can't see because someone's dead outside, okay. It's hella aggressive and kind of dark in here, so I might bump it up a bit so you guys can see better. We got the carbon wheels on this thing. You can't take the roof off, which I think my other one I have the roof off. Crazy carbon splitter on the front. Same with all of them, to be honest. Ooh, I don't even know which one I like the best out of these. This one is the Entity XXR. And then we got the Entity MT. So they're all entities. Overflood. And what's funny is most of these, which actually it's totally different color. It's all blue, but got the overflood fit. Of course, we gotta throw this one on real quick. Trafade fit. It's actually blocking with the duffel bag, but for the Bugattis right here, and this one actually matches up. Even got the driving gloves on. This one right here, brand new Thrax, super clean, got the French flag. Would be nice even to show these in the outside in the sunlight, but you guys can see most of it. Crazy car. Actually won it right off the wheel when they first introduced the casino. But again, Yankton's got the custom painted stock wheels before they were actually making it so we could buy them with the stock painted wheels, for some of them at least. Between the dealerships and the new Vinewood Car Club garage down there at the docks, you could just buy some of them with the painted stock wheels, which is nice. Then can't forget this one. Nero Custom might be my favorite out of the Bugattis, but it's definitely close between the Thrax, honestly even the Adder. But this one you can do the custom upgrade at Benny's and basically put the racing kit on it, or what looks more like a racing kit. I think this one looks closest to like a Pure Sport. Full crazy carbon wing. Got the W16 back there ripping. Quad turbo. Had to match the French flag with the blue and red. And then of course, can't forget the classic Adder right here. Timeless. That thing is sick. Remember the good old days going to Rodeo and trying to see one spawn story mode, so I can just save it. True GTA classic. And another one we can do the lowering glitch, and the fitment is absolutely dialed. So again, they must have known. For us that like to drop them to the floor, those ones just happen to also have the most flush and beautiful looking fitment. Even before you drop them, they have good fitment. Nice flush poke on it, just perfect. Yeah, then you drop them, it's right on the lip of the rim. It's beautiful. Then we got the Projans, which actually is one of the brands I don't have a fit for, but gotta have a P1 in the collection. Might have a couple, but for a long time this is my favorite car in the whole game. Got to have it. Carbon racing splitter, the dive planes, got the butterfly doors, active wing in the back, and the rain light actually functional. Titanium exhaust. Oh, I love that thing. And then we got another one of my top favorites. This is the Tyrus. Yep. Another one with the crazy McLaren doors, of course. the F1 long tail version. Super clean, full carbon buckets. One of the most insane sounding audio for a vehicle in the whole game. Exhaust on this thing is nasty. V12 just screaming. And again, stock wheels but painted. Because back at the time we didn't really have similar wheels to that. Still we don't, but there are ones that are kind of close. Don't have the just single tire lettering on there. Looks kind of good with that. And then of course we got the regular F1 version. What's this one called again? GP1. Yep. See, I already know some of them. I just like to double check. Don't want to give you guys the wrong info. Another one we can do the lowering glitch, and it's absolutely insane fitment. It's just perfect. One of the greatest cars of all time, McLaren F1. So to have both of those versions, you got to. It's just a no-brainer. Man, I love this thing. Again, crazy exhaust sound on this one. Slightly different from Tyrus, but in its own way, really nice. And all the options on all these cars is super clean. And then the only McLaren without the butterfly doors. This one's actually full wide body. Got the GTB custom tally. Really clean. Got the Benny's wheels on it, which of course you can do normally because this one you can't take the Benny's. And again, one that you can do the lowering glitch on, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's giving me 720S vibes, custom wide body, especially those tail lights. Then the front, it's a little 570, 675 LT. I love that thing. Definitely one of my favorite garages in the whole game right here. Just based on what we got in here. So again, let me know what you guys think whenever I'm over here gambling or trying to win a car off of the wheel. I'll usually just stop and grab one of these, take it for a rip. And with that, we'll head on to the next garage.
Cut the motherfucker back here.